Not everybody has thousands of rupees available to spend on a laptop. And now with the work from home situation and all the students attending online classes, everyone needs to have one at their convenience. So we decided to just go ahead and buy one of the cheapest laptops that I could find. I wanted to find a laptop that will cost me around 25 to 30k, which is around $500 and will have some decent specs. And that could be good enough for light and everyday use now and in the future. So I thought that Lenovo Ideapad S145 would fit this description just perfectly. Hey guys, welcome to Tech Rookies, and today we are going to unbox and review the Lenovo Ideapad S145 laptop. The laptop comes in brown packaging. All you get to see in the box is the laptop, the charging brick and some paperwork. No extra accessories are included in the laptop. My first impressions of the laptop after taking it out of the box was that it looked very thin and premium, which I honestly didn't expect it to be. The design looks great for the price which I got it for. The Ideapad S145 uses plastic in its construction, which doesn't feel cheap considering the price. The design and build are similar to most of the Lenovo laptops. The laptop's top cover and the keyboard island have a glossy finish with a mild brush design in plain silver. This lends the device a premium look, but it makes it less grippy in the user's hands, especially while taking it out of a backpack in a hurry. It leaves smudges and fingerprints due to the color. The keycaps, hinges, base panel and screen bezels use a darker shade for some contrast and thus improve visual appeal. The laptop weighs around 1.85 kg and is 19.9 mm thick. The Lenovo badge on the top cover of the S145 is a refreshed single sticker unit that sits flush with the lid surface. Opening and closing the lid from one side reveals quite a bit of flex on the lid surface. The same is observed on the keyboard island when the keys are tapped hard. The hinge feels alright. It doesn't feel like it will break anytime soon unless you really, start throwing the laptop around. You will need two hands to open it up. On the plus side, the laptop's lid opens out to a maximum of 180 degrees like a more expensive ThinkPad range. What's more, the laptop's power brick is now integrated with the wall plug, making the entire charging kit more portable and appealing. All things considered, the Ideapad S145 looks and feels decent for a laptop of its price range, although a matte finish all around would have been better appreciated for reasons of grip and overall appearance. The Ideapad S145 is built on top of AMD Ryzen 3 3200U processor, which runs at 2.6 GHz base speed and 3.5 GHz max speed with 2 cores and 4 MB of cache memory. It has 4 GB of RAM, which can be further expanded up to a maximum of 12 GB by adding an 8 GB DDR4 RAM chip. Storage is taken care of by 1 TB hard drive spinning at 5400 RPM. Needless to say, there was no discrete graphics card on board, only the Intel UHD Graphics 620 integrated GPU. Everyday performance of the Ideapad S145 review unit was okay, but if you want some better performance, you can confidently chalk that up to the low RAM and sluggish hard drive inside. In summary, the Ideapad S145 is a decent device if you use it with a bundled 4GB RAM and hard drive. On everyday tests, where the screen is set to 70% brightness and Bluetooth plus Wi-Fi enabled, the laptop lost 42% of its charge in roughly 2 hours. Charging from 36% to about 95% took roughly 1.5 hours. During the test, multiple instances of Chrome, OneNote and File Explorer were open alongside WhatsApp for PC. In summary, the 35-watt polymer battery inside the Ideapad S145 appears to be an ideal companion for fairly long stretches of continuous operation away from the wall socket. Expect up to 3 hours of continuous use on this laptop. It features a 15.6-inch non-touchscreen display with Full HD resolution and 220 nits of maximum brightness. According to Lenovo, the screen is capable of covering 45% of an unspecified color space. In reality, the colors on the screen appear totally washed out, leaving the entire white of the backlight to burn through brightly. In addition, the matte finish on the screen creates a grainy effect on the screen, thereby making the viewing experience worse. Tilting the display down by even a few degrees renders the text on the screen unreadable. In summary, the Ideapad S145 display isn't a great one for image and video focused work. That said, it will do the job for the occasional spreadsheet. This laptop sports 2 tiny speakers on its lower front lip, which delivers flat, uninspiring sound despite the Dolby badging. The maximum volume is insufficient even for occasional 2-minute YouTube watch, and the sound is mostly flat across lows, mids and highs, leaving the pair best used for Windows era sounds and message notifications. You're better off investing in a pair of headphones or portable speakers if you want clear audio. The Ideapad S145 has most of its ports on the left of the body, which should prove convenient for right-handed mouse users. On the left, there is a round pin power port for charging, a full-size HDMI port, a USB A 2.0 port, and two USB A 3.0 ports. On the right side, all we see are a full-size SD card reader and a 3.5mm audio jack for headsets. Being a budget model, the laptop skips the USB-C port. It also does not have a fingerprint scanner. Images from the VGA webcam are understandably grainy and pixelated, although it can be used for Zoom video calls with some good lighting. Talking about the keyboard, it's not particularly comfortable, but it's not uncomfortable either. The keys have a long travel distance in my opinion, and in my opinion, it has the nicest budget laptop keyboards I've seen so far, and it does look a bit old school. On the plus side, it has a number pad, and the number pad section includes dedicated keys for media playback. I wish the keys were backlit, but that's a bit much to ask from a laptop of this price range. The touchpad is decently responsive and tracking the movement of the pointer across the screen. The build of the touchpad feels cheap, which gives it an unpleasant touchpad experience. The bottom line is that the Lenovo Ideapad S145 in its current configuration of an AMD Ryzen 3 series, 4GB RAM and 1TB hard drive is not a terrible value for its Amazon enlisted price of Rs 33,000, which you can get at a discounted price of Rs 26 to 30k. It's a really decent laptop in this price segment and would be great for people who perform basic computing like checking email, browsing, maintaining sheets, documents, and attending online classes. We also recommend that you upgrade the RAM to 8GB and replace the hard drive with a solid state drive before using it for serious work such as video editing or playing basic games. That's it for the review guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, comment down below. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell to get updated whenever we upload more such videos.